Okay, so good morning and good evening, everybody, and welcome back in today's class. So yesterday we discussed about the customer service management. It is a different product, different module available in ServiceNow, and it is for the customer or consumer or B2B or B2C purpose, we can say. Okay, now if I move forward, because if you remember that in the initial days we discussed or we saw about the ServiceNow capabilities. So then ServiceNow, after this ServiceNow think that why not I should create a product where my customers, means ServiceNow customers, can maintain their employee records as well. It means when I say employee record means I'm talking from the HR perspective now. Okay, it's a HR perspective. Means IT done, customer done. Now what about my own employees here? So ServiceNow built up a product that is called the HRSD, Human Resource Service Delivery. Because if you know that if any HR need to be recruit a resource, he need to be gather the information, schedule the interview, then interview done, then requirement gathering, and then finally employee onboarding. These are the major things which happen actually, right? And these things basically done on the manual part. Maybe some Excel sheet they are maintaining or some other tool they are be using it. ServiceNow say if you are providing the services to your customer in ServiceNow, then you can keep the records of your employees as well in the ServiceNow. And to do this part, they again enhance the HRSD, and it is a scoped application. Like yesterday we discussed about the CSM, right? CSM also a scoped application. It is not a global application, it's a scoped application. Now HRSD is also a scoped application which they built for us. Okay. What important here if I say, so we have these two things today, and I'm going to be complete these two things in a parallel manner. Okay. If I am an employee who joined the company, let's say I join a company, if I need to be raised a ticket or if I need to be raised a request for my laptop, I need to follow the separate portal. If I'm facing some issue in my salary, I again raise a incident in the portal. If I want to know about the company policies, that what is the policy for the maternity, paternity, leaves, medical, insurance, then I have to be use the separate portal. It is latestly has been introduced by ServiceNow. Sorry. That is called the ESC, Employee Service Center. So the portal which we saw in the beginning, that is ending with /sp, if I say that is going to be removed very quickly, but not sure when. Okay, This is what I also read, that ServiceNow is working to remove all the portals and they will introducing only one portal, and that is called the ECS portal. Okay. Let me show you this portal first, then we can start discussing on that part. So I'll go here and I put /ESC Employee Service Center, or you can search from here as well. Center. Okay. If you see this portal, you will find a lot of new changes. And it is not my SP portal. It's not my service portal. Because in the service portal, you're just able to do the IT work. But here, you are able to do your IT, your HR, your risk, means anything which is be required from a complete organization perspective, you can do it here. Okay, the reason or the purpose of introducing or showing you this portal, because nowadays companies are moving from SP to this portal, but it is not going to be replace the CSM, because CSM is the external part, customer service management, which we discussed yesterday, CSM or CSP. So don't think that Atul, are we going to be replaced? Because why I should replace CSP or CSM portal with the SP? You it is for the internal purpose only. So internally I'm combining. So if you notice, because when I started my journey, IT journey with Accenture, so there's a one link has been given to us on the date of joining. That link contain every other link. If you want to go for finance, you can click on this. If you want to go for HR, you can go for this. If you want to go for legal things, you can go for this link. But it is a one place, so that employee should not remember the multiple things. Okay, here the terminologies also get changed. Number one, look like it's just same SP portal only for me. But actually, the terms or the topics or the terminologies has been changed here. This is called the mega menu bar. It's a mega menu bar. So if you see, if I click on the HR, I can see HR compensation, HR benefits, HR career development, HR onboarding. Now the question comes, how these things activated here? Because that is the first important part for us. Now, if you see for IT, see IT for IT and browse for IT. If I click on this, you will getting only one this in catalog item as of now. If I click on this IT for IT, still one only. Risk and compliance. This is the next topic we're going to be discuss. Not today, tomorrow. Okay. So these are the mega menu bar. Rest it's same. Your global search will be there, and here your popular topics are there. Okay, so now if you see, let's say I'm a new joiner in a company and I want to know about my compensation, or I have some issues on the compensation. So I can go here and can raise a incident or article. I can do it here. Let's say this. It is more customized. I'll not say customizable, but it is more user friendly and more looks good here. And also there are two things. This is ECS. There's a one more module, ECS Pro, also available. Now, if I give you some example, because it's my PDI, ECS Pro is a chargeable one. Let's say I joined a company, it's a 1 year for me. I log in to the portal, let's say this portal only, and I got a message here. Congratulations for your work anniversary. How these things are coming? These things, something is out of the box available in the Pro version, ECS Pro version. But as of now, ServiceNow is saying use ECS only. Okay, so now if I can go here, again, these are the categories, or these are the topics, not categories they're saying, it's a topics. If you have anything on this part, let's say benefits. What are the benefits available? Topic, then subtopics, then articles. Beneficiary inquiry, add beneficiary, dental plan enrollment, general benefits, medical benefits, kind of things are available. The main thing, if you notice, if you see here, you notice this thing. There's a word has been introduced called the taxonomy. This is the key in this ECS portal. This is a key in the ECS portal. If I go here and open this, let me see portal configuration. This one. Okay, this one. The moment, as I say, it is a scoped application. It's not a global application. Number one. You can see this ECS as a suffix, ECS, EC dashboard, login page, and all the things which we know already. The main point is that taxonomy. What is taxonomy? That is see. Unified taxonomy are introduced with the Rome release in the Employee Center portal. Taxonomy allow of the grouping of content. So what is this basically? It is a bundle. It is a bundle which contain everything. See, HR, IT, and risk has been tagged in this part. Only thing which I know as of now, as per my best knowledge, you cannot add multiple taxonomy in a single portal. It is not like for employee you are putting one, for manager you are putting one, for director you are putting one. No, it's not possible. One at a time, you can use only one taxonomy. And how I get it? We had to be activate the plugins for the same. You can go and check the taxonomy plugin, and different plugins we have to be activate. If I want to be add HR here, I have to be activate the HR taxonomy so that it can get, and once this has been installed, it will come automatically here. So no other configuration is required. So now you can say under this we have a topics. So here the terms has been changed. As of now, in my experience, I did not see that any customer is using the ECS portal in that much broad level. Okay, so not sure, but yes, for us it is important to understand that what are the terms and terminologies has been used here. That is more important. Okay. Now, if I open this IT, it is again scoped application. So now the topic, the reason is that because it has been asked in your examination, in your CSA examinations as well, that how or what type of application it is. It's a global, it is a scoped, it is a custom, what type of application. Okay, so it is a This one. You cannot make a change it in this, but you can add the child topics easily. So like this, you can add it here. But if you notice this here, there's a no new edit button because we are in the different scoping. Let me, if I do it here, let's see. Employee this. Okay. The record is employee experience technical option, but this technical application. Again, click here. See, still I'm not getting the new button here because the configuration here is a little different. Maybe it is coming from your maintain item, maintain catalog. Maybe it's not coming from there only. So let's try to check that. Because topic is also one of the keyword or one of the terminologies which is used in the virtual agent configuration as well. So here you can see the topics. See here. Here you can go and create it. A new topic under which you want to get, you can put it easily. Like this. Under which taxonomy you want to put, you can put it. Okay. This is what is important here. Now, why I want to be link it with the HR. If you are facing any issue in the IT, right, you raise an incident. But if you're facing any issue in the HR, it is not an incident. This is called as a case. Now the question can be there. Namrata can ask, Atul, what is the difference between case and the incident? If I logically say there's a no difference. There's a no no difference because both has been defined to fix the issue only. Just to differentiate so that my customer or my consumer should not confuse. ServiceNow say, let's use the case here. Now let me come here and check a case. Let's say I want to be inquiry about add beneficiary. This is what we happen, right? This is what we use. So as per my records, these are my 3 current beneficiary. And if I want to be add more, follow which plan you want to complete it. I say I want to go for the Newcastle IRA. Yes, and let's submit this. Now the question comes because it is a request. Will it create RAQ or will it create a case for me? See, it created a case for me, HRC. Because one thing we have to be remember very carefully. HR world is that one where a lot of confidential information exists. I don't want, or my company don't want that my salary can be seen by my manager. My bonus can be seen by my manager. Right? Because I don't want that anybody can see my personal information, specifically financial information. So here, the roles has been defined very carefully. Very carefully, the role has been defined actually. Otherwise, it can create a very problematic things for us. Okay, now let me come here and search for the HR. And here you can see. Now for the HR as well, we have the workspace. We have this topic in next 1 or 2 days that what is workspaces. So we'll discuss in there. But as of now, you can see I have a workspace, or here I can see the cases. Let's say all cases here. And in this also, if you notice, we have different cases. HRIT case, payroll cases, talent management cases. It's kind of a category. You go to the portal and you're raising a incident, or you're raising an incident that I refer one employee, but he did not get offer letter till now. How the HR will know that in which category it should go? With the help of this case type. Because HR deal in a lot of areas at a given point of time. So now if I go here and I can check. What is my case number? HR001. And don't be confused. It is not like an incident life cycle, new, in progress. No, it has a different life cycle. And the tables also get changed. See, HR core cases. Let me open it. Now you can see here. Open for subject person HR services. Under which service you want to be raise a case? Beneficiary, add and modify. Let me go back and show you. Where it was, browse HR. Benefits. So it is talking about this one. That we have used this thing. Under which plan? Here. State, if you see here, see. Ready, draft, ready, awaiting approval, work in progress. Close, complete, close, incomplete. Cancelled, awaiting acceptance. Why? Because as we're using the case, I raise the incident. I should not use the word incident now. I should use the word case. I raise a case and I got a reply from the HR. And they're not saying that please resolve this. No, because case did not get resolved. Case get accepted or rejected. Case solution get accepted or rejected. The reason it is saying awaiting acceptance. So if you are getting a chance to work on the HRSD, you have to be changing your mindset completely. Don't try to map that, okay, this is this here and incident is this here. No, these two are two separate and two different products. So let's keep it as a two different only. Okay, now if I come here, you can see how it's been raised and it has been assigned to HR tier 1. Maybe they have an assignment lookup in the background that as per the basis of the HR services type, this has been assigned and it's assigned to someone else as well. Now, Namrata is so curious to know how this has been done. So there is a module called AWA, Advanced Work Assignment. So with the help of this AWA, system check that how many resources I have in this group, what is their skill set, what is the shift timing, how many incidents as of now to be assigned, and on the basis that it will assign the ticket to someone else. This is what the AWA, but the concept which I told, it's look easy to listen, but little tough to implement. So let's say if I want to be implement AWA for all our 5 team. So in this AWA, we have to be define everybody's name, everybody's skill set priority or the competency. Then I have to put your shifts, rosters as well. Maybe your on off shift. So why should system assign a ticket to you? Right? So these things will have to be AWA. Now, if I come down, you can see here fulfillment request and commits. Because for HR, some checklists are required. See, and they have to fulfill. The thing is that here, the main point is that here, that the visibility of these cases are only to these groups only. Maybe if I raise another one, let's say let go here and donating in this one. This is the article don't required. Education reimbursement. This one. Tuition reimbursement requirement. And submit. The reason I'm saying that in HR area, in HRSD, the roles play a very vital role. So now if I go here, it is still assigned to HR tier 1. Maybe it is a first level of service provider, server desk. So it has been assigned to them. Now, if you notice here, number one, the checklist is a new concept which has been introduced here. You see comments and work notes, you can edit here. Okay. Now scroll down here, we can see nothing new, but still some information is available for us. Who is the emergency contact for this? How many cases has been opened for this user as of now? Interaction is a new word. Let me give you an example of the interaction. Even though this was the concept has been used in the CSM as well. Let's say I raise a case that my washing machine is not working. Okay, it go to your call center and that person have a call with me. After some time, he messaged me or he called me back to get a little bit more information. Now to do this part, there's no way that he or his manager can convinced that he was doing the office work only. Because you cannot keep a track. Let's say example. If I open this, let's say after this class, Namrata ping me. Atul, I have some issues. Can you clarify this part? Okay, but nobody knows about that. But nobody noticed that. Why? Because I'm not showing it officially to anybody. Or maybe after before I close this call, Pooja says, Atul, can you stay for a minute? I have some query to be discussed. And she took 30 more minutes for the discussion. Now these are the timings which actually I spent on the class, but it is not counted anywhere. So to record these things, there's a word called or a term called interaction has been added here. Means if as an agent I am doing some interaction with my customer, maybe on the call, maybe on the chat, maybe on the email kind of things, I should record it here. Like after the day, my manager asked, okay, Atul, how many cases you resolved? I said only 3. Huh? 9 hours, only 3 cases has been resolved. Because it was very big one, but 3 is very less. Because he don't know that to fix these 3 cases, I have to be interacting with the people number of time. Actual resolution is only 5 minutes for each case. But to reach that conclusion, to reach that solution, I have to be interacting with the multiple teams. Here that interaction will come here for me. Okay, this is what is important to understand here. Now, if I go here, let me go here and like this employment referral verification letter. Now you can able to relate yourself. Oh yes, in my office I do these things. I do in some separate, what I can say, module or separate portal, but here I can do it in one place. And as per your type, this HR services, it's not a type, it's a services. So now remember the CSGM concept. What is service? Which I'm selling to my customers. There is a consumable one. How to maintain that part? It's a separate, it's a technical part. So now on the basis of that, these information gets changed. Because to verify or to give employee a verification letter, I need this information. Email address, his mobile number, and all the things I need it. So I want these things to be there. Now if I go back, so for every case, there can be separate or different form available. Let's say dental benefits be done. Let's say, okay, HR account inquiry. You can apply your UI policies, you can apply your SLAs, you can apply your, what I can say, notifications or your client script, everything you can apply, but the basis will be changed. Only one thing, fulfillment and work. And everything, every type of service has this thing. Two things, fulfillment and checklist. Maybe for this, there's no checklist, or you can create your own checklist as well. That what item I should check before I move the incident or move this particular thing to the next state. So you can see here. Okay, now what I was going to show here. So this concept comes specifically, the ECS concept comes specifically in the HR module only. That why separate portals? Why not we have only one portal for everybody? There are benefits as well. There are drawback as well. Benefit, user should not need to be remember the multiple portals name. Drawback, if this portal go down, everything go down. You even cannot raise the IT incident as well, because everything on a common place. Now if I go back here, this one, HR profiles. This is important because when you do this part, when you implement HRSD for your customer, this is important to understand that which HR should go under which profile. See, compensation. Because as I say, that in this case, it is in HR case, it is not possible that every HR is able to access everything. I'll give one example. So earlier, before my travel part, I was in 2016 as well, there was some plan for the travel as well for me. So I need to be submit my salary slips. Okay, I go to my HR and say, boss, can you attest these salary slips? That HR said, no, I cannot attest it because I'm not sure that this amount is correct or not. I said, come on, it's on the company's paper head and it is from the company system. She said, no. She sent me some other HR who is managing my financials. And I go there and she attested this part. So it is very much important here that the records, the HR profiles you are creating should be very carefully. It's like if you're getting any user in the global domain, you're giving access to everything. Same thing will be happening here. So now if I open it, See, it is going in the user table. I show you one more thing here, which I want to be actually show you. Let me open this tables and column. Do you remember that we have a task table? Uh-huh. Let me put this like this. Wait, it's a lot of tasks will be there. This one, task table. If you remember that earlier when we saw this table, we have only 70 fields or 71 fields available in this table. And now we have 77 fields. Why? Because when we start activating our plugins, these tables also get changed. Maybe HR core is also using the task table only. Even though it is not the case, it is not the case. I'm just giving an example. See, Agile story. It was not earlier, but now it has been there because we activate the Agile plugin. This is what we have to be. We have to be understand that how these tables are interrelated. Need attestation. It is for the GRC one. So it has been come because we activated the GRC plugin as well. Okay. Now, if I go here, let me go back. We are saying this one, right? Extend, let's say, extend from the task table. Now you can see 79s are there, which has been extended from the task table. And I'm sure HR is one of them. Case digest task case select for the CSM as well. Even though it is a scoped application, but still it is extending the task table only in that cases. 79 tables are there which has been extended from the task table itself. What is the core table for HR? HR underscore core. See, HR compensation. This is the core table, HR case. Is the base table or the core table for the HRSD. So like for the ITSM, we have a task. Here we have this one, and you can see it's attended from the task only. So it is not a core table. Sorry, it's a core table, but it's not a base table because it is getting extended from the task table. So you can see here now. It means in the 131, 77 are coming from the task only. And rest 60 will be created in the HR case table only. This is what we have to be understand here. You can see like this part. So now let's come to the profiles here, which we're discussing actually. Sorry, having some throat problem. So this one like this. HR profiles. So these are the different profiles available. And if I open it, let me open this Beverly Campbell. You can see here. It is only one. You can see here. Assign role, view human resource profile. Do you want to see the HR profile for this particular person? Now you can see. See. Comment information. The thing is that it is coming from the user table. This is actually user account. But in the user account, we have a UI action available, which is showing in the HR profile only. Let's say I want to be open. Let's go back here. And let's say for okay, there's a no profile for Namrata. Let me go for the user table. Because these are the questions has been asked to you in the discussions that how you're managing these data in the background. So this is Namrata's user profile. As of now, Namrata has a no HR profile. Maybe I'm working in the HR department. Maybe I'm working in the admin department, but I'm not a HR. So there's a no profile exist for him, for her, sorry. So if you see, now it will get created. So this is important. It doesn't mean that every person who is in the HR area has a HR profile. So we have to be clarified this part. So different profiles are there. Or compensation different. Now if you go for the compensation, okay, compensation we check it, right? David Tesson. Let's say direct deposit. So these people are there. It means now see able tutor has the direct deposit profile as well, HR profile. He's a product manager in the product management department. Let's see which group he belong. He belong to this, and if you can see here, HR profile, you can check it. All these are there, and see the number has been changed. And now it's going to the HR core profile.2. Relevant information. Everything is there. Beneficiary who is covered about this as well. Everything will be there. How many leave of absence, ceremony, job, and all things will be there. Show employee org chart. I still remember this point. I was appearing for an interview, and in that interview, that person asked me how you will show the organization chart in the portal. That time I was not aware that this functionality is also there. So I said I can create a widget, and under that I can create a report. He specifically asked, are you sure that you're going to create a widget? I said yes. Sorry, are you going to create a report? I said yes. But after interview, he told me it is coming out of the box now. So if you want to see, you can, let's say able tutor. No profile is there. So like this, because I'm in the portal now. You go and check that how my organization structure has been defined, where I'm standing, where I'm queuing at point of time, and how many people are on the top of me. By this you can see. So you can see like this here, profile. Complete information will get it here. Now if I open this my org chart, so Rajesh is my manager and system admin is the resource here. This is important. So this one. Now if I come here, because okay, let's discuss a little bit about the workspaces as well. How the workspaces will get created, that will be separate part. Okay, the first question come, what is the meaning or what is the purpose of the workspace here? That is important for us to be understand. Workspace, or if I say you have, if you go to office before COVID, if you go to office, you have a allocated desk, right? On the desk, you have one extra monitor, you keep your bottle, you keep your some photo frames, some plants. Girls have a lot of things to do. Boys generally just keep nothing. They just keep one monitor and one laptop, that's all. But girls keep a lot of things. Water bottle, 2 or 3 water bottle, different kit are there, plants, photographs, photo frames, a lot of things are there. This is called a workplace, where you go and you do work. If you notice here, if in IT I have an incident, how I get it? I go here, I search for the incident, and I click on the all. And then all the incident has been opened here. Service now said no, it's not a good part. If I want to work on this one, I have to be open like this. Means incidents get open in the multiple tabs. You will be surprised to know that this is one of the another main reason that workspace has been introduced. And now with the Tokyo release, service now introduces service operation workspace. This one. Like for the CSM, we have a workspace. For the HR, we have a workspace. In the same manner, we have a service operation workspace. This is for the IT incidents, I can see. Now, if I go here, let me go here and open the workspace called the CSM or FSM. The look and feel will be same, but the records will be different. So here you can see only cases. Here you can see only, let me show you here. Incident knowledge problem request. Your ITSM products, ITSM modules only. Now Namrata is so smart. She's thinking, Atul, cannot we club everything in a one workspace? No, that is highly not recommended. The reason being because if I'm working on the cases, then that is a primary thing for me. And if I bring everything on a one place, then I will be able to see cases and incident in one place. That create a problem for me. If that is the case, you should use this option only. The workspaces are specifically defined that a specific profile user should able to see his or own work here only. So like this, you can see it is a workspace. And don't surprise, it is a complete configuration. We will see this option, not in depth, but as much as I know, we will create one workspace. Okay, so now you can see here, complete list, how many cases are there. My cases, case task, major issues, customer account details, because I'm on the CSM workspace. So I'll see consumer, household location, household members, accounts, partner, these information I can see. My tasks and other things will be there. Oh, they have this thing as well. Wow, that's fine. I was not aware of this part. Sorry, I should take my words back now, Namrata. Then, if these things are there, then it's good. Let me see 10098. Incidents. Good. Then I can see. I can see good. So I'll take my words back here. So if you have a CSM license, then you can see everything in one place only. Like this. Now here important point is that is your inbox. And also because when a shift gets started, you come online. So you have to be show your status that I'm available now. So that the background check of AWA advanced work assignment can check, are you available? Yes. Then should assign you the incidents. What is the dispatcher workspace? Sorry, I have no idea what is this dispatcher workspace. So for us, let's come here. Now let me see. I want to work on a case because I logged in as a CS in the CSM workspace, so I cannot see the HR case. I'm sure now, but still I want to be check it. All number. Because it's a CSC task. Okay, it's a task. Sorry. Let's go here. No, it don't have a HR cases here because to do that part you need a separate profile. Okay. So now let me open this. The first benefit of Workspace is that you can open any number of records in a single tab. Now you can see one browser tab and multiple tabs are there. This is the first benefit of Workspace. You don't need to be go here again and again. Go here all incident or cases and all. No, you can do these things here only. So if you want to work on this case, these are the details. The basic form details which we have in the form as well. It's look clumsy because they are trying to make it very what I can say compact format. Maybe you like, maybe you don't like. No, it's too much. Very wider, very narrow screen. And a lot of scrolling is required because it's in a single page you're doing a lot of things are there. If you want to send any comments, you can put it here like this. And this is the record information that who is be requested all. If you want to contact, you can put that person, get the details here. Now, these are the benefits. Now, if I go here, let's say I want to have an incident. I want to interact with this guy, with this user. What I do, I have to click on this eye icon, get the user information, and then need to be called. But here, you're getting everything in the here only. And you can see it is a VIP or not. This one. Then you can see agent assist. That if you are looking for some kind of an article, let's say internet. Test. It's not showing anything to me as of now. Okay, it's showing resolved cases. I said knowledge article. There's nothing that knowledge article is available at point of time. Like this. Here you can do this part, but let me open any incident which is the open state. Let's say this one. Here I have to be write it here and search it. Things are similar. I'm still saying, but the way of usage has been changed here. This is what assist. If you want to put any kind of attachments, you can browse it here. Simple. Click here. Done. For me, I'm still prefer to go via this format, by this view, because it's a little broader one. I can see the things here, but practically these are things which ServiceNow says. any template you want to be used for replying back. And at last, you have a response template. Someone send you an email and you want to respond in a specific template. You can do this thing. Then about the customer information, you can get it here. Customer activities are there. If customer reply back on your incident or the change or the problem or the case, sorry, not this one, only case, you can check it here. Is this CSM has some work order for FSM, you can check it here. So details are there, no worries. Let it. Oh. Any question till this point? Let it be. Oh, open it again. Let me come here. Namrata, Trevor, Bill, and Pooja. Any question? See, these are the basics which I know. So I'm not able to go in the depth because I don't know much further than these points. So here you can see customer activity. See the interaction. 2 times the chats has been done like this. Because I told you, right, that as an agent, if I'm talking to my customer where the time has been gone, there's a no record. So ServiceNow say go for the interaction. So you can click on the interaction here as well. And you can create a new interaction. What is the filter they have given? So you can put new interaction here. So now you're not going in the separate tab. You're in the same tab. In the same inside you have a separate tab open. Type messaging. Which account, which customer, which contact, you can put it here. Because it helps your manager to see your productivity. That is the reason they have an interaction part here. And more here. Knowledge gaps, acceleration, child cases, request, appointment, a lot of things are there. This is for the case part. If I go here and open the incidents, like this one, limited options are there because it's an incident, it's a normal ITI processes. But you can do the same thing which you are able to do from here. You can do the same thing here as well. Easily, but only limited one. Agent assist, attachment and templates. You can see the task SLA, you can see the affected CI, impacted CI, child incidents, attached knowledge. It's totally depend on you, how you are taking this as a positive or as a new stuff. People were thinking that ServiceNow should introduce something called the service operation, and it has been coming in the Tokyo release. When the CSM has been launched, CSM Workspace has been launched, people were happy. Specifically, agents were happy because now they'll get everything in a single tab. Then people start complaining why ServiceNow did not bring anything for the ITSM as well. And the Tokyo, it has been released by the ServiceNow, Service Operation Workspace. So like audit workspace is also there. PA workspace, CMD workspace is there. So it's not like that for every module we have the workspace. No, if you want, you can create as well. But you have to put a lot of things in the background. We'll see that how we can create it. Because it is nothing, it is a configuration. We can create that configuration, that's not an issue. Okay, here everybody. Any doubt, any question? Namrata, Trevor, Pooja, Ola. Okay, good. So with this, we have done our this two topics as well. I want to combine it and want to proceed with the same way. Okay, let me stop the recording and take a quick attendance now.